You won't believe what just happened with Picoin. In a jaw-dropping market twist, Pi exploded past $1.70, crashed back to $1, and left everyone, yes, even seasoned traders, scratching their heads. Are we looking at a temporary cooldown, or is the next rocket-fueled breakout just around the corner? In this video, we're diving deep into today's wild price action, what it means for your holdings, and whether Pi Network is gearing up for another surge or slipping into a bearish trap. Now here's a question for you. Do you think Pi will break $2 before the end of the month, or will it dip back below $1 first? Drop your answer in the comments, and while you're at it, go check out our previous videos to stay up to date with everything Pi Network. The link is waiting for you in the description below. Also, drop Pi Network to the moon in the comments along with your country name so we know where the Pi love is coming from. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support the channel. It's what keeps us going to bring you non-stop Pi Network news, price predictions, and fresh updates. And hey, join our Telegram and Facebook pages too. Links in the description below. Quick disclaimer. This video is for entertainment purposes only. It's not financial advice. Do your own research before making any investment decisions. Let's dive right in. The crypto world never sleeps, and neither does Picoin. Just when you thought it had settled into a groove, it decided to shake things up in dramatic fashion. On May 13th, Picoin launched into the spotlight once again, putting on a show that left traders dizzy, anxious, and glued to the charts. It all started with a breakout, one of those wild, no-warning, blink-and-you-miss-it surges that took Pi straight to the skies. It climbed from just over $1 to an eye-watering $1.70. That kind of jump in such a short span sends a loud message. FOMO was real, traders poured in, everyone wanted a piece. The green candles were stacking and bullish energy filled every Telegram group and trading forum. But then, almost as fast as it soared, Picoin plunged. Like a balloon losing air, it deflated down to the $1 zone. Some thought it was game over. Was the rally fake? Had Pi exhausted all its momentum? Well, not quite. What happened next was the kind of market action that reminds everyone why crypto trading is not for the faint-hearted. From the depths of $1, Pi clawed its way back up. Not to the moon again, but to a much more respectable range of $1.05 to $1.10. This bounce told a different story. It wasn't just panic selling. There were still believers, still buyers, still momentum. So where does that leave us today? The market is now in what traders call a recalibration phase. The candles have cooled, the euphoria has settled, and now everyone's watching with hawk-like eyes to see what happens next. The charts, especially the 4-hour time frame, are revealing some interesting clues. That parabolic rise up to $1.70? It came with a long wick, a classic sign of fear of missing out, FOMO, and emotional buying. But that same wick also screams profit-taking. In other words, people saw a juicy pump, cashed out fast, and brought the price tumbling back down. And what does that tell us? It means we're no longer in the easy rally phase. This isn't a free-for-all bull run anymore. Now it's strategy time. We're currently hovering right above a critical support level. If this floor holds, we could see Pi gather strength and mount another charge upward. But if that level gives way, if confidence slips just a little, then we might be looking at a slide back under $1. And let's be real, for many that's a psychological red zone. Not just because of the price, but because of what it represents. Confidence, belief, momentum. Now here's where it gets really interesting. Some traders are predicting a cautious sideways grind, a zone of quiet, where Pi consolidates, catches its breath, and prepares for the next leg, whichever direction that may be. This kind of movement is healthy. It shows stability, control, and gives new buyers a chance to jump in without panic. It's the calm before the next move. Still, there are optimists out there, maybe you're one of them, who see this current zone as a launch pad. If enough volume enters the market and Pi can break above that $1.20 barrier again with conviction, we could see another quick sprint up to $1.25 or maybe even $1.40. That would bring renewed hype, fresh attention, and possibly the eyes of major exchanges. Yes, we're talking Binance, yes, we're talking global exposure. And yes, we're talking real momentum toward mass adoption. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. This isn't a game of dreams, it's a game of signals. Right now the signal is mixed. The market is whispering, not shouting. Bulls and bears are locked in a slow dance, each waiting for the other to make a decisive move. In a more bearish case, if Pi can't hold this line and dips below $1 again, it could retrace all the way down to 93 cents. That wouldn't necessarily mean disaster, it could just be the market's way of cooling down after an overheated weekend. Sometimes, the healthiest thing for a coin is a bit of rest. A dip followed by steady rebuilding might be exactly what Pi needs to launch stronger in the days to come. But right now, the most realistic scenario, the one most traders agree on, is that we're entering a consolidation zone between $1.08 and $1.15. It's not flashy, but it's stable. And in crypto, stability is a big deal. What's certain is this: Pi Network is no longer the quiet underdog. It's being watched, it's being traded, and it's being talked about, especially as it navigates the complex and exciting post-mainnet world. KYC verifications, mainnet migrations, approval solutions, every technical update adds to the fuel that's either going to lift Pi to the stratosphere or test its resolve. The price you see on screen today isn't just a number. It's a living reflection of collective sentiment, advancing technology, and the unwavering belief of a global community that spans continents. Each spike or dip in Pi's value tells a deeper story. One of optimism and skepticism, of breakthrough innovation and the ongoing pursuit of financial freedom. It encapsulates the hopes of everyday users and the tireless effort of developers who continue to build the foundation for something potentially transformative. Behind that number is a movement powered by pioneers who saw the vision early, fueled by anticipation of what could become a revolutionary shift in how we perceive and interact with digital assets in the future. The way Pi dances between fear and hope is the very essence of the crypto market. Volatility isn't a flaw, it's a feature of an ecosystem driven by emotion, vision, and speculation. Just like with Bitcoin and Ethereum in their early days, Pi's journey is marked by uncertainty, but also by immense potential. For every dip, there's a believer holding on. For every surge, a dreamer sees the future unfolding. This dynamic interplay makes Pi not just a currency, but a movement that reflects the spirit of decentralization and the power of possibility. So, whether you're a holder, a trader, or just someone watching the charts for the thrill of the action, know this: Pi isn't done yet. And neither is this story. So, to wrap this up, today was all about Pi Coin's wild ride through the markets. We saw a massive spike to $1.70, a steep drop to $1, and now a cautious recovery that could go either way. From potential retraces to optimistic breakouts, Pi is keeping us all on our toes. Whether you're in it for the tech, the price action, or just the thrill, one thing's for sure: this coin knows how to put on a show. If you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It helps us keep bringing you the latest updates, predictions, and Pi Network news that matters. Here's a question to end on: do you think Pi will reach $1.50 again this week? Or are we heading back under $1? Drop your thoughts in the comments section below. We read every single one. And if you've got questions, theories, or just want to connect with other Pi believers, the comments section is all yours. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.